But let me break this down to y'all. The reason why I'm talking about willpower and mental conditioning. Let me speed my wrap up just a little bit more. See, mental conditioning plays a large factor with your willpower. Just like if you can be fooled into believing that there's no hope or there's no chance for you to be fruitful or to make it, or it's due to mental conditioning. When you start losing hope, your willpower starts fading. So you got to, your mental conditioning is also a point of view, a way you look at things, you know, and you got to condition your minds for a future. And if you realize that if you can master your mental capacities or your mental faculties, your willpower will grow. Now, even though our people are losing their will to live, see, that manifests itself in how we kill up each other. The babies are being killed more and more frequently, and our woman. And the Caucasian is not doing it as much as we're doing it. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, he's doing it, but we're doing it more. So when you master yourself, you master where you're at. You know, you master where you're at. Now, brothers is talking, you know, trying to express their knowledge, you know, but they're not really mentally preparing you for what's getting ready to go. A long time ago, I asked the question, are you ready to rule? Are you ready to rule? I don't hear nobody talking about they ready to rule. You know, and you got to be ready to rule yourself first. You the God of self, and in your community, your surroundings, where you at now. You got to start out where you are now at this point in time, and then you got to dominate where you at now. Shabazz, the tribe of Shabazz, the word Shabazz means, one meaning is greater taker, the greater taker. You know? See, the best teachings, you know, out there is the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, given to him by Master Farad Muhammad. Period. When you see them brothers on the corner selling stuff, you know, they're mastering their surroundings, their neighborhood. You know, they drawing from their neighborhood. They living off the land. But I criticize them because they're not living off the land entirely. You know, they go to do their jobs. They wake up. They sell papers. Most of them, I'm talking about most of them, the FOI. Most of the fruit, you know, they go and do their job. But they don't have no gardens in their backyard. I went on Shane over there by Gratiot. I seen white people. There's a whole bunch of vacant lots over there. They got greenhouses. They done put up greenhouses over there. White people. See, brothers, they, you know, they brothers is tripping, man. They daydreaming. You know, I hear some brothers talking about mastering geography. Yeah, you got to do that, but you got to master where you at first. Now, if you 80% black in Detroit, you 80% black, you supposed to be mastering that. You supposed to be running that. You supposed to be controlling that. And if you're not controlling that, you trotting all around the globe, talking shit, and you not controlling where you at, then you need to shut up. You know, you need to shut up. Sit down somewhere, man. You ain't controlling nothing. You should have influence. Much knowledge as you say you got, controlling where you at. Where you lay your head at. Talking about survival. What you got in your, what you got, I done started my garden already. I'm grooming my garden, getting ready to groom it. I'm gonna get me a greenhouse so I can grow food all winter long. When I was hanging with Malik Shabazz, I was talking about greenhouses. And that was 30 years ago. Back in the 80s. When they had the Garveyites. You know. The new Garvey movement. I was talking about greenhouses and storing food and stuff, having food banks. Back then, you know, and brothers don't pay no attention to that. So when I see brothers and stuff ain't moving, preparing themselves to survive, then I say, man, I could roll solo. I'm wasting my time. I roll solo. So every yard I had me a garden. Small garden. Enough to feed my family and a couple of neighbors on the block. Just in case you can't get to the store. You know. So not only that, you know, this year I'm gonna make me a grapevine. Have a little small grapevine out there. You know. And me and my cousin, we was talking about beehives. You know, building some bee farms. You know. See, that's how you gotta talk, man. You gotta first make sure you can eat right. Get your food, you know. And see, we surrounded by a bunch of fish, man. All these lakes got fish in them. And we ain't got far to go. We got streams and ponds and rivers all over Detroit, all over Michigan. All we got to do is keep them clean. That's what we should be doing. Because the enemy is trying to like he did up in Flint. He's trying to poison the water. He telling the people now don't fish in the Detroit River because the fish may have a certain amount of mercury or whatever in them. He been saying that, you know, and he might be the one that's dumping in it because he know what's getting ready to go down, and they poison the stream, and so you won't have a close place to get your food and get your fresh water. So all them Caucasians out in California and Texas and all out there, they gonna be coming up Michigan way. You know. See, these brothers, young brothers, they don't think like that, man. They're not strategic minded. They think they are, but they not. You know. Because all of us ain't gonna make it out of here. Matter of fact, they making it more like a prison than anything. So you can't escape. But we can fortify ourselves, fortify this in the city. It's enough of us to do that, But no one is thinking like that. The FOI, they so busy trying to get that money, man. All y'all, Garveyites, y'all just thinking in terms of money because y'all don't know what to do for y'allself. Y'all gonna wait till it happen. I got to see more evidence that it's gonna happen. And this was what is meant by going down with the ship. Because, very few Caucasians has got gardens. It's them old school Caucasians got gardens. Old school brothers got gardens. Y'all young guys, y'all ain't thinking about gardens and food supply, food banks and stuff. Y'all not thinking like that. Land banks, y'all not thinking like that. Y'all got in Detroit, they got some coon niggas controlling the land banks now. They just thinking about the money. So y'all not thinking like that. Come back on the other side, then I think I'm gonna conclude this mental conditioning and willpower.